Hello there, everybody. This is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition playthrough. Last time we started up Future Connected, started making our way towards Alchemoth, got shot out of the sky, met Kino and Nene, aka the best characters. Okay, maybe not, but still, you get the idea. Anyway, after that, we rescued someone who somehow activated the teleporter to access Alchemoth in the first place, and we learned that this Fog King has taken over Alchemoth and has kicked out basically everyone. And a lot of people lost their lives, everyone's depressed, their morale is gone, and everything is, well, kinda bad. Thankfully, the kid we managed to save has some research data, and he's going to be guiding us, kind of, to his lab. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get things underway. But first, before I begin, let's go ahead and create a new save here and use that as our backup save. So, one thing worth mentioning before we get started is I did level up a few more arts just after the last stream ended. I managed to upgrade Boost for Kino up to his max level of 8. At least as of right now. Nene, I maxed out her Bone Upper, Mild Down, and also Berserker. As far as her other arts, I also maxed out Magnum Scarch, so that's pretty good. And as far as Shulk's arts are concerned, I maxed out his Monado Armor, which that was a priority for me first and foremost. And as far as other arts are concerned, all of his other arts are untouched at this point in time. And when it comes to Melia and her arts, I maxed out Summon Bolt, Summon Earth, Summon Ice, and Summon Copy. I also maxed out Burst End, which is sweet. And as far as other arts are concerned, I did level up a couple of others, I think. Well, more or less Reflection. This one's almost maxed out, which is pretty nice. And I do aim on taking care of that today. So, with that in mind, let's get moving. Why did I chuckle like that? I'm Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. Lol. It seems like Kino's boost is not as effective as Sharla's boost, her drive boost, but even so. Still, it is something to say the least. So again, as I've mentioned in the last session, Kino plays exactly the same as Sharla, although his stats are noticeably a little bit weaker. Although, in a sense, some people might consider Kino to be a better Sharla? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I've misheard on the grapevine, but you get my point. At least I hope you do. Also, I figure I'd change around the party a little bit, just for a little bit of a change of pace. Because I know that this is technically Melia's story, but even so. Might as well give Kino and Nene some time in the spotlight. Am I right? Also, Kino's jumps are just plain adorable. What can I say? Sometimes jumping around like a rabbit is just a fun way to break up the monotony, if you know what I mean. Okay, this is where I wanted to go. Believe it or not, there's actually a quest over here. I know it seems kind of weird that there's like a quest in like what seems to be the middle of nowhere. But trust me, there is a reason why this quest exists over here. You'll soon see what I mean. Let's go ahead and check this out first and foremost. Hello. No Armu done. Rescue the Hyantian woman who's being attacked by, Anthals. which are like scorpions? I bet you once I get an art book for Kino and I'm able to fully maximize his Booba boost, then he'll definitely be a hell of a lot better than he currently is now. Also, I had no idea that Nene kicked the bucket. Well, that was definitely unexpected. Might as well show this off now. Well, that was a bit rough. I'm saved. Were you the ones that defeated the whatever? Please accept my gratitude. My name is Raphael. I'm an Armu herder from Grandel, a town to the southeast of here. The Armus have recently started running out of fodder just within the town walls, you see. So I was walking around trying to find some more grassland, and suddenly angry anthos. People tell me I get too focused when it comes to the welfare of my herd. You should probably pay more attention. Ah, right. Grandel, like I said, to the southeast of here. Head that way and you'll see a big gate before long. There's a lot of nice juicy grass here, so I picked enough to get my Armus fed, and then I'll mosey back into town. Thank you for helping me out of a sticky situation. Things would have been really grim if you hadn't shown up. Okay, at least that quest is done. Also, let's go ahead and switch out Kino for Nene as the party leader for the time being. Why? I figured why not. One thing I haven't mentioned yet, when it comes to Nene and her animations, a lot of her animations, including her idle animations, are borrowed right from Ricky, which I guess that makes sense considering that Nene is Ricky's daughter and all, but even so, it is kind of weird how she has a lot of Ricky's animations, and yet Kino's animations, yeah, he does borrow a couple from Ricky, but he has a lot more unique animations than Nene does. It's kind of weird. But it is something worth mentioning regardless. Alright, time to get to work. Damn, nice one, Shulk. Overkill much?
Big sis can get cuddle. Meh, but Nene tied too. Kino, you give cuddle first.
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
Meh, much more better.
That's adorable. What can I say? A hard day's work deserves some nice cuddles. So anyway, I guess one thing worth mentioning here is I am currently working on preparing for my semi-annual channel update video for YouTube and Twitch. I basically have the script written out, and it's on its second draft. So, it should hopefully be releasing within the next few days here. Of course, I still gotta record the commentary for the update, and prepare for the video itself. Once that's prepared, then, of course, the update will be released. Okay, so once you charge up enough of the party gauge, you can execute the Pawn Specter's special attack. You can use one of three actions: Red Comet, Yellow Chaos, or Blue Cares. Red Comet, as I've shown off earlier, is purely an attacking specialized attack. It deals major damage to one enemy. Yellow Chaos attacks the enemy and deals quite a bit of damage, but not as much as Red Comet. But it affects multiple enemies and makes them suffer daze as well as strength down. While Blue Cares heals the entire party, I think deals a little bit of damage, though not very much damage to the enemy. It also grants full heals for the entire party and debuff immunity for a short period of time. By the way, depending on the timing of when you push the B button, you can increase the damage output of the attack. If you're able to max it out, you can deal some serious damage. But if you mess up like I tend to do, don't worry about it, it's not that bad. Nice. Level 67 for Kino. Love to see that. Definitely not the biggest fan of the fact that I keep drawing in enemy reinforcements in the fight. Hopefully we can end this nice and quickly. And even if we do end up kicking the bucket, it's not that big of a deal. It just means more XP opportunities, and I'm okay with this. There we go. By the way, one other thing worth mentioning here is once you get access to the new special attack with the Pawn Specters, you definitely want to use it as much as humanly possible. At least until you reach max rank. Or max level, rather. I'm crazy. Max rank. What am I saying? This isn't Call of Duty. No, if this was Call of Duty, there'd be lag all over the damn place and hackers everywhere.
Nene worked a pretty good sweat.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Popular staff. That was definitely unexpected. Let's see. Perfect. Pretty nice staff, all things considered. I do know that there is a Pawn Specter up there, and trust me, we will be getting to him soon enough. And there's also another one just around the bend here. Anyway, as I've said numerous times before, if you're going to be doing quests, definitely prioritize taking care of the Pawn Spectre quests as soon as possible. Just so that way you can get them to join your party as quickly as possible. It'll definitely make Future Connected a hell of a lot easier. A hell of a lot more easier. Excuse me? Well, that was unfortunate. Okay.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Okay, cool. Wow, pretty nice weapon, all things considered. Especially considering the fact that I got so many husk chuckers. It's not even funny. Okay, let's see. What should I give him as far as gems? You know what? Let's give him Arts Heal 3 again. As far as everyone else. Everyone else is good. No, none of their other equipment, unfortunately, has any gem slots at this point. It does kind of suck, but it is what it is. Anyway, welcome to Zen's Throne. Qualified, certified, making world more pure, purified, Pawn Spectre Fafora is named surveying new lands' game. Oh, why you surprised Fafora like that? Maybe made Fafora recite whole Pawn Spectre spiel and now survey in big shambles. Elfriend going to make up for, eh? Hope not thinking can make teensy apology and walk away. Before going to have to ask help with small matter, then will friends off probable fish hook? Could friend give teensy bit more explanation? So friends will listen? Oh goody! Before I knew friends were citizens of upstanding moral character. Small matter is new since Cromar on other side of Zen's thoroughfare, right hand side. They keep getting in way of Fafora. Fafora is still busy mapping out area, so would be giant help if friends could remove Cromar from picture, please. Sure thing. So, it appears for this quest, it's recommended that your party is at level 68. Though level 67, I think you can still get away with fairly decently. And even if you can't, there is no shame in just leaving the quest alone and coming back to it later, when you're stronger. Obviously, if you have stronger equipment, that really helps things a lot too. Just realized, I picked up another weapon for, Nene not that long ago. Madcap Stopper. Kinda sucks that, her newest and strongest weapon is... I wouldn't say weaker, it's... Hello, Benjamin. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Hello there. Who are you, sir? Sure. Here you go. I don't think I found that heirloom yet. Sure, I'll take a look and see if I can find this heirloom for you. We'll get some nice equipment if we manage to complete the quest. Alrighty. Time to get started on this now, shall we?
Nene, hungry for action.
Everyone, do your best.
Witness true power of hero bond in training. Go away and no come back. Up round, right there.
I'm feeling it.
Here goes.
That's it.
Mr. Show, Killer also got tricks up sleeves.
Everyone, let's go.
Perspective, sorry to keep you waiting.
Alright. Let's try to make this nice and quick.
Perspective, remind to let loose.
Nice. Nice double kill and an extra chance. Hell yeah. Damn, that was awesome. I was not expecting that to work out so well, but here we are. Definitely am a big fan. Anyway, before we finish up this quest, let's take a look over here. As I think over here we'll find a red orb or something, alongside some other really nice goodies. Definitely want to check that out before we head back. It may be kind of dangerous that we're doing this, but it's worth the risk.
I see you warming up, Nene.
Oh great, more reinforcements.
I'm really feeling it.
Mr. Show.
Leonardo.
There we go. That's one down. Bye-bye.
Winning just come natural, Kino.
That was a bit, rough. But really, it wasn't that bad. Eat.
Nene, hungry for action. Witness true power of hero born in training.
Everyone, do your best.
All eyes on Nene.
This'll leave a mark.
Didn't realize, okay, there we go. One thing I find kind of interesting is that when you execute the special attack, even party members who are not in the active party decide to join in the fun. Which is pretty interesting. Ooh, another extra chance. Hell yeah. Just to reiterate, getting the extra chance, the chances of that executing is pretty low when you only have a small number of the Pawn Specters recruited. Obviously, the chances get higher the more Pawn Specters you recruit. And even at max, it's not like you get extra chances all that often, so take them while you can. honestly, just like with chain attacks, it all boils down to RNG of whether or not you get the extra chance. But obviously, the chances are the highest when you recruit everyone. That sounds kind of familiar. For anyone who has played Fire Emblem Three Houses knows what I'm talking about.
We can definitely do this.
Nothing to it.
Nene!
Kino, a great follow-up to that. Hold status, remind to let loose.
There we are. Everyone is dead. Hell yeah. Okay. Glad that's taken care of. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, let's not return to Junks. Instead, let's head back over here. Because fast traveling, honestly, is the best way to travel in this game. It honestly is. Meh? Promar or toast? Big hooray! Now Fafora free to continue with surveying unhindered. What? Thought Fafora was busy in middle of surveying? Where friends get the idea? Such silly dumps. No Fafora just going out to Ponspec now, but friends did very speedy job and Fafora can give credit where credit due. We'll prepare handsome reward later, so come by and Fafora will deliver personal. Fafora thinking of venturing further afield, beyond even den of Cromar that friends fend off. Say hello when friends next feeling inclined, okay? Ta-ta for now. So it seems like that particular Pawn Spectre doesn't necessarily join us right away. Instead, they'll immediately teleport to the other area where we were just at, which is kind of weird. But I think once you speak to them again, then the quest is complete. So, not a big deal. It is kind of annoying how you have to run back and forth. Also, apologies if I keep disappearing due to the lighting on the green screen and everything. What can I say? Sometimes the lighting in here is not exactly the best. And today is just one of those crappy days outside where the sunlight is basically at its minimum. Not necessarily darker than the darkness of Miami and Black Ops Cold War, but still pretty dark.
Alright, I'm feeling it. There's no way to run. This'll leave a mark.
Okay.
Take your edge.
Oof. Well, that kind of hurt. At least I can always count on Kino.
Perspectives, do it now.
There we go. All done with that. One other thing worth mentioning too is I think just like with the main game, if you manage to finish off an enemy with a chain attack, or in this case, the special attack with the Pawn Specters, then you get some additional rewards, additional bonuses, and basically you get more AP and also XP, EXP. So that's something worth mentioning. So, good sir, are you finished? Before I was able to pawn spec the whole area without hitch. Again, work of friends was much appreciated. There we go. At least that's finally done now. Incidentally, before I might have other teeny eensy request. It involves escorting Fafora personally to Chief Wunwun. Chief Wunwun is chief of whole Pawn Specter squad. Said shoulder of Bionis is ripe for treasure pickings. If stick around long enough, Fafora could be rich beyond wildest dream. Ooh, Fafora could almost smell the fame. If not excite friends too? Believe Fafora, it all becomes clear once friend hears straight from mouth of Chief. Okay, Fafora will keep friends company until able to meet Chief. Pleased to treat Fafora in manner in which Fafora accustomed. Okay. Here we are. Well, it's good to see that we gotten 6 of the Pawn Specters out the way now. Now then, let's keep moving. There's a couple more things I kind of want to take care of before we head on off to this lab around here. And one of those things, of course, is taking care of the next Pawn Specter, who is just around the corner. Although it is a bit of a ways up the Bionis shoulder. Ooh, we got a big boy over there to the side. Hopefully he won't join in too soon, but you never know.
I see you warming up, Nene. All right.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. What we got here? Ooh, that is a very big boy. Oh boy. And we got a unique monster to boot. Fantastic. I have a feeling that big ogre-like creature is going to join in the fun, and that ain't going to be a good time for anyone. Oof. Well, that was unexpected. Where the hell is Kino? I know he's fallen in battle, but Jesus, where the hell is he? I can't find him. Best to make a tactical retreat. That is if we possibly can. Okay, that was kind of hilarious. That was unfortunate. But thankfully, the experience we did gain did help with making sure that we stay alive. Plus, again, this does help with being able to get everyone back up on their feet and giving this another whirl. It's also not a bad idea to charge up the party gauge before engaging in any unique monster fights. Where the hell is Kino? Seriously. I thought he was low on the morale or something, but thankfully that's not the case.
Perspectives, do it now!
Okay, that helps. Alright, just one left. Nice one, Shulk. Perfectly timed Monado Purge. At least that helped with removing any potential spikes that might appear after toppling this freaking caterpillar's ass. Very nice. That was pretty close, not gonna lie, but upon its defeat, we did get some really nice rewards. Mainly with the Madcap Stopper S with 3 gem slots. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Got the Warp Bangle, so that particular quest is just about finished.
Do your best! I'm feeling it! Look alive! Look alive!
Nene's starting to get toasty. They may not lose their little brother pot. Nene ready and able. Mega start. How that?
Awesome!
Good, good. It's good. Very good. Here goes. Right there.
Oof. Oh, that was... That kind of backfired badly.
Open blinkers, please. Nene ready and able. They may make it look easy. Boxed off.
Pretty nice. Looks like the party's about to level up to level 69. 69. Even so. Just a little bit closer before we eventually reach the promised land of level 80. Just a little bit further now. Qualified, certified, bold, and center justified Pun Spectre FIFA? Or is it FIFA? Whatever. FIFA is named surveying new lands' game. Surveying? Pfft. FIFA take care of that ages ago. Now FIFA is busy with detailed breakdown of local ecosystem. Meh. Should be prioritizing actual work? But FIFA will be done soon. Only 52 species more to document. How about if friends can solve brain teaser of FIFA? FIFA will finish up research and resume duties. Riddles are like game and hobby rolled into one complex analogy. Life too short not to play metagame. Listen well, FIFA need things as follows. I drift, I dig, I not so big. I sink, I rise, but where my eyes? Interesting. By the way, this thing that Fifa's talking about is a sky mole, apparently. Oh, you brought sky mole to Fifa. Such darling little claw paws. Yes, indeed, sky mole is going to make excellent research specimen. Now then, here is final riddle for Fifa. What monster have color of harmless plant, but is highly ferocious? Find such creature and defeat. Fifa will be watching closely from right here. So make sure friends really defeat creature, because Fifa can smell liar from a mile away. Off friends go then. Fifa will be observing. Sure. Whee! Prepare to die.
Nene not feeling wonder marvelicious.
Stay strong.
Let us start.
We can
Go away
definitely do
and
this.
not come back.
Bye. Well, that was easy enough. Kind of surprised I managed to take care of that so quickly. But hey, it is what it is. Also, another red orb over here. Might as well take a look and see if I can get this taken care of now.
We can definitely do this.
Bye-bye. There we go. All done with that. Another official staff. Neato. Well, that was definitely a fun little side trip. But like I said, it's always worth going after these Pond Spectre quests. Just because you can recruit them and make the journey a lot easier. Fifa watched a spectacular takedown of Green Ferris. Fifa was standing right here, but was with friends in spirit. Bite me. Also gained tremendous insight into ecology of Ferris. A scientific breakthrough or two is sure to be on the horizon. But as promised, Fifa will return to duties now. I guess this Pond Spectre really did not want to return to their duties. But wait a single nanosecond. This cannot time for for daily duties. Fifa have pressing questions for Chief Wun-Wun. Before Fifa got here, Archaeology Center raided by unknown assailant. It seems that some kind of memo went missing, and Fifa have strong sneaking suspicion of culprit identity. Fifa found Chief not far from scene of crime, looking with extreme shifty eye, awfully suspicious if friend asked Fifa. It not matter that Chief is Chief. Criminals must get severing of competence? Whatever. We'll get to bottom of this, Fifa swear. Here we are. Meh? Where can find other Pond Spectres? Fifa make precisely one educated guess. Friends should try looking there. Here we are. Couple more Pond Spectres added to the map. Let's take a look and see. Looks like there's one here. Looks like it's only pointing towards one of the Pond Spectres, and that's perfectly fine.
I see.
Oh, so you found the bangle? Yes, that's it. That's exactly it. It's all missing. Whatever. The bangle was decorated so gauntly to distract enemies. My brother must have thrown it at something as he fought. Thank you for retrieving it for me. Aww. You're welcome. Glad we were able to help. Anyway, we got ourselves some nice new gear and some additional gold. Very nicely needed, too. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the new equipment. Looks like this piece of equipment is only available for Kino. Alright, I'm okay with that. And it appears that Kino has a new piece of cosmetic equipment. That's neat. And okay, go with that. Anything else for Kino? It doesn't look like it. How about Nene? Anything for her? No, no, nope, nada, zilch. Okay. Okay. And of course, before we head on off to the lab, let's take a look and see what quests we have available over here.
Huh?
Need something? If you do, well, I'm busy. Can it wait? Oh, okay. What kind of task? Okay. Too true. Oh. Apologies for that. Phone's ringing for absolutely no one. Just an unknown phone number. I usually silence those and let them go to voicemail. You know what they say, if you get a number that you don't recognize, silence the phone, let it ring, and let it go to voicemail. If it's important, the person will leave a message. Usually, that's how it works. Sometimes they may leave a message anyway, but it's automated, so be skeptical, always, of unknown numbers. Okay, so I think what he's asking us to do is gather a few things and beat up a bunch of enemies too. So, that shouldn't be too hard to handle. Anyway, let's take a look at the art shop. Here we can purchase art books for any particular art as you see here for each and every character. And each and every single one of these art books costs 1 art coin. And judging by the number of arts here, we're going to need a whole bunch of art coins if we want to maximize all of our arts. Okay, first off, I think for Kino, no. Let's go with you. I'm going to go with Summon Earth for this. And as far as next art, I'm going to purchase. Go for this one, and finally the next one for Nene. Let's try something. Let's go for Sword Drive. There we go. Farewell now. And once you acquire an art book, in order to use them, just go to the main menu and select Arts. Afterwards, all the art books are automatically used. So, you don't have to worry about wasting art books and having to use them manually. Just keep in mind, don't sell them, unless you've already acquired that art book. So, that's something worth mentioning. Alright. Let's see if we can level up some more arts. Okay, that's pretty good. Anything else I can level up right now? It doesn't look like it. Nope. Not for Nene, anyway. Now for Kino. Let's work on leveling up Boost if we can. Seems like this is going to cost the most amount of AP possible, and I'm okay with this. It's honestly really important that you upgrade this art and maximize its power. Just like with Charla. I'm just saying. Okay, now for Shulk. Now I can finally start working on some of his other arts. Besides Monado Armor. Let's see. Honestly, Monado Cyclone is a pretty good art to level up too. Shield is not exactly the most useful here. Just because of the fact that you can't have visions in of the future in this particular mode. Maybe I will start working on some of his regular arts. First off, let's go for Light Heal. Maximize this. Next, I'll work on Battle Soul. And next, Stream Edge. Anything else? It doesn't look like it, no. Okay, I'm okay with that. Now for Melia and Summon Earth. Just shy of being able to maximize that. At least as of right now. Or at least increase it to the next level, but you get the idea. As mentioned previously, in order to upgrade the art's power, or increase the art level past level 8, you have to acquire art coins by defeating unique monsters and later fog beasts. Fog Beast will not be appearing anywhere here as of right now unless you return to Alchemoth. Alright, let's take a look here. Maybe I'll get one of these for Kino just for cosmetic purposes. Alright. Go ahead and I'm going to purchase 2 of these Stellar Gears. Next, I'll get one of these, I think. Yes. One of these for Kino, and this for Nene. Now for the armor itself. Looks like I can only get one of the stellar armor. I'm okay with that. Alright, that should be good for now. Just remember to return to the shops every now and again, so that way you can restock on more powerful equipment. Alright, stellar armor. And by the way, if you don't have any cosmetic equipment equipped to your current setup, whatever equipment that you equip to your character will change their gear. So if you want to make it look like an ultra badass without messing with their stats, change their cosmetic equipment. But otherwise, don't worry about it. You know what? Let's go with debuff resist. This one. Okay. Stellar gear and stellar gear. Now, let's see. I'm going to put on Lock On Resist 4. And for you, let's go with... Ether Defense up 2. Okay, I'll take that. Now for you, let's go with something nice. How about Police and Defense 3? Okay, can I put in anything for the Collectopedia? Yes! There we go, completed the vegetable category and got ourselves a new piece of gear. Along with the parts category. Sweet. I think the gear that you're awarded for completing the Collectopedia is mainly made for cosmetic purposes. Otherwise, the equipment you really get from the Collectopedia in Future Connected is really not all that useful. So, as far as Collectopedia is concerned, we only need 3 more items to complete the Collectopedia on the Bionic Shoulder, and plenty more for Alchemoth. So, really, 7 more items here, and 3 more items here. So, all in all, we're making some pretty good progress when it comes to the Collectopedia and stuff, so that's pretty nice. Now then, let's get this quest started, or at least work on it a little bit, as we make our way around. And making my way downtown, walking back. I don't even know the rest of the lyrics. Okay. There we go. Glad that's taken care of. Although that's only 1 out of the 3. Also, I just realized I could have sold some of my excess equipment. Which, honestly, I think I will go ahead and do that after we take care of this particular quest line. Okay. That takes care of that nebula. Pretty nice. Nice progress, all things considered. Also, I can't get enough of Nene's jumping effects. It really reminds me a bit of Fiora with her jumping effects when she goes. I don't even know what those effects are supposed to be. It's like almost as if she's doing something kind of inappropriate. But whatever. Thankfully, Nene's effects are nowhere near as suggestive. But it's still adorable. Just like with Kino and his effects. Goodbye.
Just wanted Shulk to feel blue. Nene worked a pretty good swing.
Nice job.
Kino could have knocked that one out.
Hey.
Piece of pollen cake.
Don't get careless, guys.
One Kino more than enough for this. Go away and not come back.
Bye-bye.
Nene worked a pretty good swing. Never give up. Spirit is here upon way.
Let's stay focused.
Piece of pollen cake. Sure. Can pull. 20, 20, 20 is that greedy toasty. Nene comes. Kino went right there.
We can definitely do this.
Goodbye. And that's another one down.
Easy simples.
Nice job.
Kino plus psychics on non-defeatable.
I think there's still a nebula that I need to defeat yet in order to finish up the quest completely. But before I do, let's go ahead and sell off some unnecessary equipment. again, this is the reason why I sort my items, at least when it comes to selling them, in alphabetical order. So that way I can prioritize selling the ones that don't have gems associated with them. And the ones that have multiple gem slots, be sure to keep those. Unless you already have a couple of them already. And I always try to keep at least one of each item. Just, again, for cosmetic purposes. I think as long as you've acquired the item once before anyway, you'll keep it forever, even if you don't have it in your inventory. But it is still something worth mentioning regardless. I think I might have sold something I shouldn't have. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Like I said, as long as you've acquired the item previously, you shouldn't have too many problems when it comes to selling the stuff. Speaking of which, need to resort my items. And when it comes to armor-based equipment, in the main game you want to have 6 of each type if you can. And as far as Future Connected, the minimum you want is 4. 1 for each person if applicable. I'm just saying. And as far as gems are concerned, I would hold on to them unless you really don't have a need for them anymore. But even so, something worth mentioning. Go with that. And this. Now for Shulk and Melia. Should have bought 2 to begin with. Whatever, no big deal. Yoink. Boom. Alright. I know I've yet to head on off to the lab as I should have quite some time ago, but even so, sometimes doing a bunch of quests and stuff really do help, especially when it comes to the pawn inspectors. Those should always be a priority. I'm just saying. Alright, time to equip some more gems. I think I'll give you muscle up 2, HP up 2, and also go with this. Make her a tank. As far as you are concerned, though, let's see. Also, I like sorting my gems by rank, just so I have the most powerful gems set up at the very top while the weakest ones are on the bottom. Let's go with Ether up 2. And you, as far as the next one, how about this one? Let's go with Sleep Resist 4, and you, we're going to get Topple Resist 2. Alright, that's taken care of. Okay. Time to get moving and head on off to the lab. I know I've been meaning to do that for quite a while, but it is what it is. Sometimes things happen. It's like so many distractions happen to appear along the way. By the way, technically speaking, you can come over here sooner than you're supposed to within the story, but that gate there would be closed, and you would be unable to progress, or unable to go beyond the gate. Another quiet moment. Can't view it yet, unfortunately. Probably because you have to get a bit of a ways further into the story. In fact, maybe after we take care of the next story segment, then we'll be able to take a look at that quiet moment. But even so.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Okay. There's also another quest over here I kind of want to pick up before we head on inside the lab. And thankfully, the lab does have its own landmark. So that's pretty nice.
Sky high. They meet the match with Kino.
Everyone, do your best. I'm really feeling it.
Starting to feel warm and cozy.
Nice work getting in the rhythm. I see you warming up, Nene.
Nene ready and able. Spectres, time to get party started. Hot Spectres, go for it!
There we go. That takes care of one of them, and there goes the other. Hell yeah.
Winning just
Gotta love the power of the Pond Specters.
Let's stay focused.
And like I said, the more you recruit, the more powerful the special attack becomes. Oh there, young lady. Meh, meh? What seems to be the problem here? Huh, interesting. Oof. Oh dear. Hmm. Okay, sure. So, what we have to do for this particular quest is run all over the Bionis shoulder and gather a bunch of red orbs. And we've already gathered 4 out of 20 of them. 420. Just saying. Remember all those red orbs we were picking up throughout the course of the game? Yeah, turns out they have a purpose, and that was for this particular quest right here. Also, you may notice this red exclamation mark right here. I think that's supposed to signify that there is supposed to be another item that we need to pick up for another quest, but I think that's down below from where we need to go. Oops. Wrong destination. Back to Sky Bridge, and let's head on into the lab. Welcome to Talim's laboratory.
How many times have I told you, you do not go there alone?
But I really needed that material.
Doesn't matter. Why did you disobey me? If something happened to you, we would lose everything.
Hello, Tyrea. Long time no see.
Melia!
Huh? Wait a second. You know Melia, big sis?
Tyrea's your big sis.
This'll be an interesting story.
Right. That explains how you came to the capital just in time to save Teelan's skin.
Sorry.
Sorry for the trouble. Truly. Although I am glad you were there.
Yeah, you really helped me out, Shulk, Miss Melia. And you too, Kino, Nene.
Tyrea, I didn't expect to see you here, helping Teelan with his research.
Yes, well,
Tyrea, she's changed.
Teelan, I'm going outside for a bit to get some air.
Got it. I didn't know you all knew Big Sis Tyrea. How'd you meet each other?
Well, that's because Tyrea and I share an older brother.
Huh? Does that mean you and her are sisters then?
Yes.
Sisters? No. It's rather more complicated. But sisters we are not.
Well, not by blood.
Well, still, that means you know her from way back. What was she like? I've only known her here, in this place, so I gotta wonder how she was before.
She was... She was strong, both in body and in her conviction for doing what she thought was right.
Wow! Pretty much the same as how she is now, then. When it comes to our research, she's even more committed than I am.
So she has not forgotten her mother.
Where did you and Tyrea meet?
It was when she saved me from the Fog King.
On a trip to Alchemoth, like today.
What? No. At the time, everyone was still living there.
Before the Fog King showed up.
Yeah, and then, after we all escaped, I was kind of on my own, so Tyrea brought me here for safety.
One moment. Teelan, was your father not still around?
My father was killed by the Fog King.
Is that so? I'm sorry.
Tyrion just like Kino. Brave little pun.
I think I'll get some air too.
Go ahead. I've still got things to ask Teelan, so I'll stay with him.
Good, thank you. Shan't be long.
Miss Melly, Kino go too. Kino, please read room.
Well, an innocent.
Tyrea,
Of all the people to meet out here,
how did you...
pure chance. After everything, I wandered aimlessly looking for somewhere to die. Then, at some point, I landed here.
So then, you were here all along?
That's right. And so, when the capital fell here, I thought Mother had finally granted me my boon.
But it was full of Telethia, and survivors cast adrift. Not to mention this Fog King.
Yes, he'd be the one to end it. Or so I thought. Until fate had me save Teelan, and death ceased to be an option.
Your mother, she did not grant you a dying place. She gave you a future by crossing your path with Teelan's.
My helping with Teelan's research is a simple matter of give and take.
If you really believed that, you would not have treated him half so warmly. I can tell that when you look at Teelan, you see family. Even if it was once transactional, his research concerns the future of our race. That fact remains.
The future of the High Entia, huh? And what about you?
Me?
You must have heard. Our brethren in this land are suffering.
Yes.
You are the Imperial successor. The Crown Princess, war or no war? No. Empress now. What will you do about the future of our race?
I have not planned that far ahead. However, I know enough to realize what I must do, right now.
I hope to see it. This future you will build for us. And when I do, I hope I'll be able to accept what I now am.
Empress Melia, so you are ready to lead us after all.
It shall be my privilege to clear the stones from your path.
Again with this? Seriously? Yeah, he's totally not the villain. Lol.
Miss Molly, you here?
What's up, Kino?
Did you learn anything from Teelan?
A little. He said that for all the details, we ought to talk to Radzum in Grandel.
Meeting should be no problem. Teelan say he sent word to guard the Grandel ramparts to let friends through.
Before we visit this Radzum, I have something I wish to discuss with you all.
What is matter now?
The High Entia who live here now have lost all hope for the future. I have a duty. As the Imperial successor, I must safeguard their future. This will sound selfish, I know, but will you stand with me?
Of course I will, Malia.
Kino too. And also Nene.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
Of course. What are friends for?
Right. Off to Grandel we go.
Okay. That was, pretty nice. Also, if you're working on this one side quest with, gathering the red orbs and stuff all around the Biona's shoulder, you wouldn't get access to this particular thing until this point in the story. Because, again, the gate would be closed. That makes sense.
Hey there.
Overall, the lab is relatively small, but even so, it is still an important place to be when it comes to research. Also, you may notice there is a red exclamation point, like right there by that fast travel point. Believe it or not, we can go even higher than we currently are now. There's also a quiet moment over here too, worth marking on our quiet moment log. And trust me, I am planning on showing off all of these.
Ahoo! Ahoo! Neh! 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 Neh!
Ooh, power of imagination. Let's take a look. Obviously, you need Kino and Nene in the party in order to view this.
None here either. Why no one has sweet wasabi, ma? Kino always rants so frequent about sweet wasabi. Now head of Nene feel like full of sweet wasabi. Mama! Kino desperate. Kino. Oh! Nene have good brainwave. Huh? Kino. Beloved sweet wasabi of Kino. Kino should imaginate it. Imaginate? Exact. Love of Kino for sweet wasabi be put to test by how well can imaginate inside noggin. If start imaginate, Kino just get double of hungry. It's not problemo. If imaginate hard will be like having sweet wasabi right in front of eyes. From there, Nene have good plan of action. Trust in Sisterpon. Mama? Okay then. Kino will trust. All right. Talk Nene through it. What is shape of sweet wasabi? Sweet wasabi is small, thin long, and also a bit lumpy. And what is color? Plantsy, but to eyes of Kino, it also looks twinkly sparkly. Nene, that the stuff? And then, what smell it smell of? Just from remember, Kino drool a little bit. Nene also drooling, if be honest. It almost like Kino tastes sweet wasabi, just like it here, even though not here. Okay, next. Time to eat imaginated sweet wasabi. But, if just eat, atmosphere not quite right. Kino play Sisterpon, and Nene be trusty psychic, who gathers sweet wasabi as tribute for Sisterpon. Nene will give Kino sweet wasabi, so Kino can eat and enjoy. Kino got it? Meme? Noble Kino, behold, is sweet wasabi that Nene picked. Please to eat and be hearty. This most delicious experience of eating life. Brave Kino, this unworthy psychic travel all across Bionis. Even had to play tag with Rockport one time. Sisterpon, that amazing! Nene overcome many a scuffle scratch to obtain this sweet wasabi. Pleased to save a mouthfeel. Kino will. Kino eats every last bit, including stems. How is flavor? Sisterpon Kino? This. Meme? Kino needs a few more bites. This! Meme? Huh? This just, no can have any flavor. Meme! Kino, lack of imaginating his fault. Could say what Nene wants. No flavor is no flavor.
He's got a point.
But Kino catch whiff. Smell of tasty morsel. Must be delicious snacklings nearby, Kino, but... Meh? Kino thinks so too? Nene just thought hunger was catching. Mama, Sisterpon is good snuffle. All right, we go in search of tasty crumbles. Mad to go. Meh.
Gotta say, that was quite adorable. Not gonna lie. It honestly was. Definitely well worth the time. Okay.
Weight limit sky high.
For Ponspector Honor!
Alright. Now to figure out how the hell it is we can get up a little bit higher.
Right there. Try the back. Go away and not come back. Nene, take that. Thanks. It is starting to get toasty.
Actually, now that I think about it, I remember how we can get higher.
Natural to Kino.
Let's stay focused.
First off, we just need to return to here, and then we can begin our ascent. I know it's kind of weird that we kind of have to go down in order to go up, but that's just the way of the landscape, the way it's formed. You know what I mean? Okay.
Meh. Ahoo! Ahoo! Meh. Ahoo! Meh.
Okay. I do know that we need to make our way to Grand Dell. Grand Ding Dong Dell. The pussy's in the well. And it's not ruled by a pussy either. I'm terrible. I'm going to hell when I die. Okay. Let's keep moving. Anyway, heading up here, we'll encounter some fairly decently powerful enemies, like roughly level 68. Level 69. And I think there's even a unique monster around here, too.
Nene, hungry for action. I need a match with Kino.
I'm ready!
Nene, let's out! Now! Go away! Hit, man, down! Here goes! It's starting to get toasty!
Oof. That was definitely peculiar, but hey, at least you're able to survive that encounter. Little help here, guys? Oh dear. This is not going to end well. Well, looks like now's a good time as any to show off the blue cares. Like I said, blue cares really helps with healing the party, though I think for the most part it doesn't heal the entire party completely. It does heal them a good ways, and obviously when you recruit more Pond Specters, the special attack becomes a lot more effective. There we go. That was a bit rough, not gonna lie. But hey, at least I was able to show off that final special attack. So that's pretty nice. And again, when it comes to the extra chance, you only get one extra chance, if that even occurs. Cool. Also, the reason why I dropped down here was mainly on purpose. Believe it or not, there's actually another Pond Spectre down here, too. So, funny enough, if you know exactly where all the Pond Spectres are, you don't necessarily need to speak to every single one of them and know where to get them to be marked on your map. Also, be careful when speaking to this guy. Otherwise, you might fall, and that would hurt a lot. Qualified, certified through patience is severely tried. Pond Spectre Hekasa is named surveying new Lance's game. But cannot certify in these conditions. If not have stakes not equipped to do job. Friends must hear lament of Hekasa. Yeah, could you please explain a bit more? In order for measure evaluation of point, Hekasa drives stakes for use as markers. But when come back to finally measure, stake is missing. And this reoccurring issue starting to go beyond joke. And Hekasa double triple check and securely driven it in. So no blaming slip of mind or gust of wind or other such guff, capiche? Sorry, Hekasa just eager to get quota done. We'll watch from high ground, so friends acquaintance to put stake back in? Alright, sure. That shouldn't be too hard. See steak with red top on left. Bank of lake. That one all fine. Problem is elsewhere. Keep up. There is tree on bank that neighbor's bank with steak in it. Please plant steak in aura under tree. Or area under tree. Nene is dedicatedly girl for job. Alright. That shouldn't be too hard to take care of. Just one thing to keep in mind is that when you're doing this quest, be prepared to make multiple trips. Back and forth. Again and again. Also, hi. How you doing? Didn't quite expect you to target me, but it's not that big of a deal. More experience and AP for me. And I'm okay with this. There we go. Looks like everyone's up to level 70 now. That is awesome. Oh boy. That was unexpected. There we go. Okay. I know there are a couple of treasure chests I haven't picked up over here, hence the reason why I went back this way in the first place. Seriously, these freaking caterpillars, why do they have to be here? And they're starting to annoy the ever-loving bugger out of me. No, I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just saying. Of course that missed. Obviously because the monster's already dead. Let's finish this. That was a bit rough. Okay. Wisdom Rod. Okay. Now then. I'm going to take care of this particular quest. And also take care of this nebula too. Because not only is it kind of in the way, but it involves another quest. Might as well kill two birds with one stone. There we go.
Let's stay focused.
Okay. Well, that should take care of the steak. Alright. Now that that's been replaced, everything should be good to go. But, I have a feeling that once we return to the very top, and proceed onward to the next part of the quest, the steak is going to be removed, and we'll have to jump all the way back down again. So that's going to be real fun, let me tell you. Let's see, anything for the Collectopedia yet? Well, one thing is new. See that? Alright. like I said, taking care of this Pond Spectre quest, it is a little bit of a pain because you have to make a very long trek from one fast travel point and then return to the Pond Spectre. I really wish there was another fast travel point you can warp to on your way to the Pond Spectre, but sadly you can't. It's just the way it is. But hey, you know what they say, it's about the journey rather than the destination. Even if the destination is like 2,000 miles away. Just saying. Kind of like how when Mom and I moved up to Maine like almost 8 years ago now. Actually, it's more like 7. Even so, I'm just saying. And again, just to reiterate, be careful when traversing and making your way through here. Otherwise, you're going to die. And it's going to be a pain in the ass.
What now?
That's Cassal! First wing witness to crime. Trinket face make off with steak! With this big idea, huh? No respect for honest labor. This reprehensible class warfare. Ugh. Too much nerves for Hikasa. Need to take 5. As Hikasa has no option but to outsource job to friends. Friends generous will hear request even without paperwork, Sure. Friends will bash up bird-brained poser and reclaim means of surveying. Feathered scum ran off into direction of Companion's Cape. Friends pursue post-haste. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's see. Fast traveling here probably is the best option. Okay. Okay. This is going to be a little bit of a trip. Unfortunate. Whoa, hi. Didn't expect to see you guys here. Also, this is a pretty high level area, so be careful when making your way through. Especially now since the scout has spotted us and is now bringing in his friends. Oh dear. Poor Kino. No kidding. Looks like we're gonna have to run. As recruiting every single one of these damn things, that was definitely not the way to go. Well, okay, not recruit, but you know what I mean. Attracting them all.
Please to hang in there.
Jesus, how far do these guys chase you for? That's something I really wonder here. It seems like they chase you for quite a ways. Like, so damn far, in fact, you can run across the entire map and they'll still chase you down. Jesus, that was definitely not a fun time. Oh man, well that's really annoying. Well, we might as well go ahead and finish up this quest that's right here. Okay, That takes care of the Aqua Nebulas. So that's good to see. Glad that's taken care of. Okay. Why don't we try this again? Hopefully this time things will go better. And of course this time we're going to have to be a little bit more cautious when it comes to our approach. That's for sure. Just, again, due to the fact that the enemies are quite strong in that particular area there. I mean, granted, I know we're pretty strong ourselves. In fact, it might be a good idea to start leveling up some more arts if I can. Go ahead and level up Sword Drive. That way we're almost finished with that. Same with this. As far as Shulk's arts are concerned. Let's see. I think we'll do Slit Edge, then Backslash, and we'll do it again. Okay. Now for Melia. Not that we really need to bring her into the picture yet, but even so. I kind of want to save my AP for Summon Earth for her, so we'll just leave that be for now. Okay, that takes care of that one.
Never give up, Spirit is Sisterpon way.
New weapon. Ooh. Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely stronger. Wish it had some gem slots though. Kind of annoying how you keep getting robbed of good old gems. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, bite me, dude. Let me see if I can at least attract one of these guys. Or I can attract both, of course. Eh, whatever. Better take care of the weaker one first. Might as well try to reduce the numbers as much as humanly possible. Am I right? Nice. Another level up for Shulk. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Okay, that was pretty nasty, not gonna lie. Now, let's see if I can just attract you. Lure you back a bit. There we go. So, if you couldn't tell, using lure tactics to lure these stronger enemies out one at a time is definitely the best way of handling higher level enemies. Especially ones that are yellow labeled. Because you definitely don't want to attract its friends that are also equally as strong or even stronger. Otherwise, that is a big fat recipe for disaster. I'm just saying. Believe me. Believe me, we just experienced that not that long ago. Thankfully, we didn't die, but we got pretty close to dying. Bye-bye.
Tired of Kino's feet. Princess, can get cuddle. Nene, but Nene tired too. Kino, you get cuddle first.
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
Meh, much
Okay. That was a bit scary. But really, it wasn't that bad. Still, though. Of course, we gotta attract the entire squad because that's just the way we roll. One other thing you could do if you feel like you're gonna get your ass kicked is instead of fighting every single one of these things head on or even attracting them one at a time, you could instead just simply say no and just try to sneak around them. Oh dear. Still need your help, Kino. Oh dear. Oh damn, Kino. Just need to reduce these damn numbers. Okay. That was close. Way too close for comfort. Okay, did we get a new... Hell yeah, new weapon for Kino. And one pretty sweet one at that. Swap gems with current. There we are. Unfortunately, he only has one gem slot for that particular weapon rather than two. But, even so. Get over here! Definitely do not want you to attract your friends. Otherwise, we're gonna be in some really deep shit. Like if we weren't already in deep shit enough already. Bye. Okay. There we go. Okay. Glad that's taken care of. And another new weapon. Sweet. Anything stronger? Not really, just more of the same. But, no big deal. I know that over time, as we continue to make our way through the Bionic Shoulder and everything, we'll be able to get our hands on some really nice equipment. Especially upon completing certain quests and stuff. Trust me, the fun's only just getting started, folks. Alright, this is gonna be kind of interesting.
We can definitely do this. Go away and
Alright, time to take out your friends.
I see you warming up, Nene.
One thing's definitely for sure, fighting those fairly decently high level enemies definitely helped when it comes to preparation for some of these other enemies, as they're literally pushovers now, which is pretty nice. You can take on an entire army of these things and not have any problems. By the way, for those of you wondering if I've ever maxed out the bonus damage gauge, I have once. And only once. Any other time I've gotten close, but for the most part, I've only managed to pull off a perfect damage boost one time, and that was it. Again, like I've mentioned earlier, it does give you a very nice bonus if you manage to max out that gauge. But that is a lot easier said than done, especially considering you have to deal with a lot of explosives and real estate when trying to push the B button at the right time. There we are. Level 69. A little bit stronger than some of the other Turkins that we've encountered so far, and I'm okay with this. Thankfully, it's not the strongest tool in the shed. Almost maxed out the gauge that time. That's cute. We need to see evidence. Here we go. Okay, glad that's taken care of. I am aware there is another quest item just above the ledge here. Might as well take a look. Also, welcome Super to the stream. Apologies I didn't quite greet or read your name sooner, but sometimes these things happen. Especially in the heat of the moment. Wow, that was fast. Lol. Oh, wow, didn't realize this thing summoned friends. Whatever, it's not a big deal. We'll just kill them all immediately. Bye-bye.
Never give up, spirit is here upon way. Limit sky high. They meet their match with Kino.
Everyone, do your best. Battle soul. All right, I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this.
Nene worked a pretty good swing. Kino could have knocked that one out.
Piece of cake.
Okay.
Nene hungry for action.
Finish them up. Nice and quick. Oh, great, more friends. Ain't that fantastic? Also, I didn't even realize there was one of those moments. Oops. Whatever, it's not a big deal if you miss it. Not like you're really penalized for missing those. You do miss out on some nice bonuses though.
Perspectives, do it now.
Whoops. Hit that way too early. All done.
Never give up, spirit is here upon way.
Okay. Yoink. Now it's time to claim our prize, after what seems like forever. Phew, that was really something else. Quite a trip. But like I said, well worth your time, for sure. Now then, time to head on back to the Pod Spectre one last time. Thankfully, this is the last time that we have to worry about him or them or their needs. So, that's pretty nice. Again, it is unfortunate that it is such a long trip, but, like I said, well worth it. Mainly due to the fact that you can collect more parts and other things for your Collectopedia if you haven't already done so. Plus, maybe some items for future quests down the line. Just saying. I really am thankful for this auto-run feature. Definitely makes things a lot more bearable, especially when you have to make a long-ass trek such as this. But it is definitely well worth it, for sure. Okay, you guys gonna leave us alone and let us pass? Thank you. By the way, I think if you just walk off, you won't take anywhere near as much fall damage versus just jumping off.
Ahoo!
Just saying.
Yes? What now?
Was Turkin punished in accordance with the Pond Spectre Manual Section 7, Paragraph 12b? Good! This stake of Hekasa is no doubt about, however. Why it is so unnaturally sharp and tapered, it may be that Turkin plan to use for weapon. Such disrespect, precious tool of trade for Hikasa. How can handle with such crudeness and impotence? Impotence? I don't know. Ah, well, at least we can now finish measurements in peace. Friends, wait here just 1 minute. And thankfully, you don't need to replant the steak. Prospecting job complete. 5-star job if Hikasa says so herself. Okay, so it's a she. Neat. Hikasa is very senior pond inspector, long considered shoo-in for leadership position. Mostly by self, but still. But then Green Wing 1-1 get chosen for chief and selected this middle of nowhere place for surveying. Stupid 1-1 tap into pension fund of Hikasa and call it crowdfunding, then spend every last penny. Unbelievable! This never happened before. Pond Inspector Guild have bylaws in place for a reason. Travel expenses never so high. When called 1-1 out at weekly meeting, he says their treasure on his shoulder, so not to worry about retire. But that is not problem. Problem is that follow rule and regulation to letter is what separate no pond from beast. Urgh. File of Hikasa boil with remember. Take Hikasa to 1-1 on double. Okay, I think that's every single blue team member. Awesome. We only have a few more pond inspectors to recruit. And after that, the deed is done, ladies and gentlemen. Ouchie, ouch. Well, that was unexpected. Damn. Alrighty then. I know there's another pond inspector of which we can take a look at. And thankfully they're on the way to Grand Dell. So that's pretty nice, all things considered. So at the very least we can get their next quest started. And recruit another member to our lovely band of thieves? Or prospectors. In this case, pond inspectors, but you get the point. Not that way. You'll have a bit of a ways to go. And by the way, you can technically reach the Grand Dell entrance and mark it as a fast travel point on your map for later use. But obviously I didn't do so for this playthrough. So we kind of have to go there the old-fashioned way, and I'm okay with this. It also means that we don't have to worry about attracting high-level enemies and having our asses blown to Shrek's swamp. At least not right away. Ooh, more ether deposits. Sweet. Yoink. Days plus 3. And days plus 2. Okay. Pretty nice gems, all things considered. Now you may be wondering, how do we get to this next pond inspector? I think there is a way we can get up to that particular point. Albeit, it's a bit of a ways out the way. But I think there's a secret cave or something we can get access to. Just around here somewhere. We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, as I thought. Here we go. A bit of a roundabout entrance here, but well worth your time. Trust me. Plus, I think there's a unique monster in here too, so be careful when traversing this place.
Here, Nene, ready and able. Go away and not come back.
I believe the birds around here are level 68, and the unique monster, I think, is roughly level 70. I can't remember the exact level for sure. But regardless, though, I do know it's around here. But as far as where, there it is. Okay. I have a feeling that we're going to be attracting this unique beast relatively soon. Uh-huh, as I thought. I say it and it happens. Now the fun officially begins. Okay, so the bird, this unique bird here, is level 70. This is gonna be quite fun. Nice damage. Okay. Thanks, Kino. You're the best. That's why you're my baby boy. My precious baby boy. Oof. Well, that was unexpected. Wow, that really hurt. Was definitely not expecting that. But we should still be able to beat this thing. There we go. That was close, not gonna lie. But at least it's done. Fruit Spouter and Seed Spitter. Okay. Pretty nice drop, all things considered. Yeah, especially considering it's not only stronger, but it has 3 gem slots. Alright. Let's give you back Art's Heal 3. And how about we go with Days Plus? Here we are. Okay. That was definitely fun. Okay, at least the unique monster didn't decide to join in the fight until we were already about finished the first battle anyway, so I'm okay with that. Now, when it comes to getting to this Pond Spectre, this can be a little bit of a pain, considering you have to go quite a bit of a ways up, and falling down almost means certain death. So be careful. Qualified, certified, never, not, ain't, not, pumpified. Pond Spectre Set is named surveying new lands this game. You see Ropely Bridge that connect to an enormo stone pillar over there, boss? Set had whatever, urge to stand on terrace of bridge and give voice to own determination and whatever. Apparently, I can't read today. But they're already rolled on Terrence and they're showing Set lots of aggro. We have beef with Set. Why have beef with Set? We're going to need to chill out. Set just live own truth. Sometimes Nopon bro just gotta shout. Set make earnest request. Please do ask Set ask if Set not can shout determination from Terrace. Life is over. Okay. So, all you really have to do here is just, beat up a couple of monsters, and you should be fine. Albeit, you do have to go a bit out of your way in order to even face these monsters. And they can be pretty strong if you're not careful. The recommended level for this quest is level 68, but since our party's already at level 70, we should be fine. There we are. Another fave gathered up and good to go. Okay. Now then, time to take care of these little pests. Now, shall we? Well, that was instantly wasted. Whatever. Not a big deal. Time to finish this up. Almost maximize that damage gauge again. Pretty nice. Well, that was quick. Definitely like seeing that. Good old progress. Also, hi. You really couldn't just leave me alone now, could ya? Whatever. It's not a big deal. It just means more experience for us. I'm surprised that party gauge didn't go up very much from that. Whatever. Ain't a big deal. Okay. That was a bit of a rough end, but at least the deed is finished.
But Nene died too. Kino, you give cuddle first.
Why don't I cuddle with you both?
Meh. Much more better.
Hey, I still love that little bit. Alright, time to finish this up. That was tight, boss! So much strong! Set moved to manly, salty tears. Now Set can go to Terrace in peace. Bear with Set 1 minute. Well, that was fast. Shouting out of blood, sweat, and tears of determination conclude with success. You the boss. And I hope it was helpful helpings. Set feel connected to you by unbreakable threads of destiny, boss. Gonna hang out with Crowd until we find Chief 1-1, okay? Okay. Sure thing. During Journey to Biona's shoulder, Chief 1-1 took Set aside and said, Set, Chief have great trust in you. Set not so easily trusting as that, so not quite believe in Chief 100%. That's why Set gotta see for Set self what Chief 1-1 get up to. Well, anyway, Set counting on you, boss. I wonder if Set's other name is Konohamaru. Meh? Other pawn specters? Sure thing, boss. Set got red hot tip for you. Should check this place. No kidding. And I think we only need 2 more pawn specters and then we're all set with them. So, that's pretty nice. Remove that marker and add ourselves another one. So, yeah, this is the second to last pawn specter that we need to recruit. In fact, why don't we go ahead and take care of that now? This is a bit out of the way, unfortunately, but even so, best to get this done out the way now, as the final member of the pawn specters who we need to recruit yet, he'll only become recruitable once you recruit the remaining pawn specters. Also, that was the wrong direction. Dang it. Whatever, no big deal. Let's try a different direction then. You would think that the direction where we need to go to would be around here. In fact, it is. Okay. Just one thing to keep in mind here is that there are a fairly decent number of high-level enemies here, so it's recommended that your team is at least level 70 before proceeding. Although it doesn't seem like that you need to be at a high level here, there is a unique monster somewhere in this vicinity. And I think it's guarding that red orb that is needed for a quest item. Goodbye.
Let's stay focused.
Okay. Let's get to work. Like I said, a lot of these enemies around here are pretty high level, like level 68 to level 70. Be prepared for a fight. Especially if they start gathering in large numbers, which is a very real possibility that can occur, and if it does, oh dear, it's a rip-a-rooney for you. There we go.
Let's stay focused.
Okay. Pretty nice drop, all things considered. And we've already gathered a lot of the things that we needed to. Just got a little bit more to go. Already halfway there when it comes to that particular quest. As far as the second half, this is when the second half is really going to start to get fun. Okay. I know it seems kind of weird, but fighting every single monster around here, or those who stand in your way, definitely helps tremendously when it comes to making sure you maximize the amount of experience you can. Okay, I think the unique monster is just around the bend here. Oh great, more turkins. Well, better than chickens. Am I right? Almost maximized it again. I think in order to maximize it, you have to get a perfect sync on all 3 rings. Did I just get a new staff? Yeah, I did pretty much. Pretty nice. Switch, there we go. Didn't realize I had another one from earlier on. Whatever. Oh dear. Looks like the unique monster's coming to town. Just like a certain man in a red suit. Okay, so this thing is level 69, but it has a tendency to attract some very powerful allies, which are level 70, and that's really about it. So one thing's definitely for sure, you want to get rid of all the enemy reinforcements before focusing your attention on all the remaining enemies. Ooh, extra chance! Hell yeah! Bum rush his ass! Hell yeah! Second time ever I've done that. That is awesome. Definitely glad I was able to show that off. That was really something else. That extra chance really came in clutch there. That is for damn sure. Well worth it. Let's see. Nothing really new here. Not a big deal. Damn. Couldn't quite get the Battlestar affinity. Whatever, it ain't a big deal. Bye-bye. Well, that takes care of that.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Nene, hungry for action.
Everyone, do your best.
I know it seems like that we're kind of wasting time here, but trust me, fighting these guys is definitely a good idea, especially if you're around the same level I am.
No stealing thunder of Nene.
Everyone, let's go.
Nene's starting to get toasty.
Oh wow, hi! How y'all doing?
Perspectives, do it now.
Okay, that definitely helps things along quite a lot. Oh great, we got even more!
Everyone, let's go.
What, are we fighting an army here? This is getting kind of annoying. Whatever. More experience for us. There we go. Wow, hit that way too early. There we go. That takes care of all of them. Jesus. But hey, at least it was well worth it for the experience alone. Plus the silver chests and some additional weaponry that I'm probably not going to be using. And I'm okay with that. Okay. Thankfully this next Pond Spectre isn't that much further now. One thing to keep in mind is that I think around here we're going to be encountering some red labeled enemies. Okay, not quite yet. But a little bit deeper in, we'll definitely be encountering them. There we go.
Let's stay focused.
Hey then. Perhaps we can just walk right on by these guys and then everything will be fine and we don't have to waste any more time than we already have. And even if we can't, it's not a big deal. What's also really nice about doing this is, again, the experience for exploring these unknown areas is well worth it. Also, before we talk to the Pond Spectre, let's head up here. I think there's a fast travel point just over here. Aha! Old Expedition HQ. So, at least we got that marked on the map, plus there's also an ether deposit here too. So that's pretty sweet. Shield defense 3 and buff time +2. Okay, pretty awesome. Okay, glad that's done. Now it's time to talk to you. Time to get your quest started. What do you have to offer us?
You speak to Nene?
Qualified, certified, decided, Inspector no is name. But what is the name? It seems fate ordained us to meet. Laws of space-time convergence on single point. For one upon Spectre blood cannot but happen. Time is nigh. After aeons, whatever of wait, dreams soon come to fruition. Cut down miscreant thingamajacker 13 must fall. Let this act fame flash of rebellion and upturn world of shambles. Friend want to know more about thingamajacker 13? And why world is shambles? Now is not time nor place for expositioning. Firstly, must make pact with Nonona, and to do so must slay oldest fiend that lie beyond. Be slayer of one untidy surely lead friends of original proof. Then and only then may friends begin on path of reaching true lore. Okay. Threads of fatelingness please to weed wrinkle winding way. I don't even know what the hell he's even talking about, but regardless though, it is a new quest, and this is going to be a fun one. Level 73 is the recommended level requirement for this. And this particular quest is gonna be quite fun. Thankfully, everyone is up to level 73, so we should be okay. But we are gonna have quite a bit of fun here, considering that the enemies around here are ranging in the 70 level range. Of course, not everyone is that high of level, but even so, still pretty high. Be careful. There's a reason why I marked that fast travel point on the map, in case we were to somehow get killed, or something on the way to our destination.
One good hit and they done.
There we go. All done with that.
Let's stay focused.
That was definitely a fun one. And the fun's only just beginning, boys and girls. It's only just beginning. Hi.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Winning just come natural to Kino.
Okay. Oh, hi there. How you doing? How you doing?
Nene, take that. Nene's starting to get toasty. Now. Prospectus, remind to let loose.
Nice! Got it again. That should insta-kill the SOB. Nicely done. That's what I like to see. Oh boy. Who's targeting us? You. Okay. Oh great. Everyone's asleep.
Come on, snap out of it.
Nene, most grateful. Let Nene light. Nene, take that. This time the laundry Kino.
Okay, let's finish Shadow Eye.
Here we go.
That's a pretty good sweat.
Piece of cake.
Kino plus sidekicks are non-defeatable. Weight limit sky high.
Okay.
Or hero born in training.
Everyone, do your best.
Anyway, if you're wondering where it is we need to go, once we reach the end of this place, you'll know exactly where we need to be.
Nene not even need after battle snack. Kino could have knocked that one out.
Nice job.
Like I said, this is gonna be quite a trek for sure. Especially considering, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of enemies around here are level 70-ish. So, getting past them is gonna be a task within itself.
Nice job.
Never give up, Spirit is here upon way.
Comet Rod. Nice. At least fighting these higher level enemies means that we'll be able to get our hands on some very, very nice weapons. Let's see. Swap gems with current. Here we go.
Nene hungry for action.
Everyone, do your best.
Okay. I do know there's like a T-Rex not too far away from where we are now. Thankfully, I don't think it's gonna be that... Oh, hi. Didn't realize you were around. Well, actually I kinda did, but even so, I wasn't quite expecting you to be like, hi, how y'all doing? I want to brawl. Let's have some fun.
We
There we go. All done with that. Now for this. Ooh, that's a pretty high level, not gonna lie. Not that high, but even so, one where fighting it may not be the best of ideas. Perhaps we can just let it be and it'll move on its merry old way. And everything will be fine. Everything's fine. We'll just walk around you while you two have a nice conversation talking about tea and crimpets and maybe some biscuits. And everything's good. Okay. Welcome to the Zikar Marga Quarry. And we have another quiet moment that we can't quite view yet, unfortunately. But it is still something to keep in mind, though. Especially for later on in the story. Now, this place, thankfully, isn't too big. But it is crawling around with some very powerful, spider-like creatures. Especially one that, is a unique monster. Definitely wasn't quite expecting that, but eh. Wow, that was quite a flight. Dude, a little help here? Thank you. Anyway, this particular unique monster does have a fairly annoying spike, but really, paralysis I don't think is that bad, as far as I can tell. I think the only thing it does is slow down your movement and your auto attack speed, but that's really about it. Other than that, no big deal. Oof! Damn! Nene just got her freaking ass kicked. That was definitely unexpected. And quite annoying. Oh, just a little bit further is all we need. Seriously, Shulk, why did you use Battle Soul? It just doesn't make any sense for this situation. Let's finish this. There we go. Whew, that was a bit rough, not gonna lie, again. I don't know how many times I've said that today, but it can't be reiterated enough. That was definitely fun. Ooh, new weapon, hell yeah. Swap. Okay. Talent boost 2. I'm not sure if that's a unique gem for Future Connected, or if that is also available in the main campaign. I don't think I've ever gotten a gem like that before. So, that's definitely a new experience. I think what Talent Boost will do is it'll boost the effectiveness of one's talent gauge. So, say for example, Shulk in his Monado arts, if you give him a Talent Boost gem, then it'll boost his Monado arts even further than the way they are now. In fact, I think I'll go ahead and give him a Talent Boost art. Change equipment. Go. And I'm gonna change agility to Talent Boost. Go. Auto attack damage half, but fills talent gauge by 4. Okay, never mind. The gem is crap. Definitely am not using that. Okay, so I think what that means is that it'll fill the talent gauge a little more quickly than usual. But again, auto attack is halved as a result, so no thank you, good sir. Oh great, this is gonna be fun. It might be a better idea to just try to sneak around these particular arachnoids and just take a bit of a longer trip. Trust me, this is way safer versus fighting all those spiders. Granted, I'm sure I can take them all on and take them down. Okay. I had no idea there was another unique monster in here. That's interesting. Alright, it's time we get started with this. Okay. There we are. Too late on that one. Too early. Damn, that sucked. Still, that does help with dealing with the pain. Let's finish this up. There we go. Nice level up. Not bad at all. Not a bad drop. Okay. I know it seems like we're going quite a bit of a ways out of our way just to avoid some arachnoids, but trust me, it's well worth it. It's well worth it just to avoid an early grave. Great, looks like some giants are going to be joining in the fun. It shouldn't be too bad, though. Alright! Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Phew. That was quite a workout. Alrighty. Yeah, you missed it. That's funny. Yeah, whatever. Oh, hi there. How you doing? Wanna dance? Then let's dance. Okay. So anyway, the monster we need to fight is just in that next room. But there is a fast travel point right here. Well worth marking on your map. Again, mainly for if you happen to die or something. Which is a very real possibility, and that can happen. Also, there's a giant green ether deposit right there with 3 separate spots. Definitely well worth your time. Anyway, before we fight the main man himself, let's try to lure these other guys back over here, and then we'll take them out. Because fighting every single one of these guys is just a recipe for disaster. Trust me. Especially considering that the monster we need to fight is a unique one, and it's a yellow labeled monster too. A little help here, Shulk? That would be great. Of course not. Screw you. Okay. Okay. Instead of using the party gauge right away, I'm actually going to hold on to it. I'm just going to hold on to it for the fight ahead, because I know I'm going to be needing it. I'm going to be needing all of its power. Even if it's just for the initial strike, I'm okay with that. Nice. Finally. A new weapon that's just as strong as the last one, plus it has some additional gem slots, so that is awesome. Definitely like seeing that. Let's see. Let's go with that, sure. Okay, so the unique monster is level 77. It's definitely one of the stronger unique monsters you'll be encountering in this game. In fact, I think it's the second strongest unique monster, next to the super boss of this particular quest or world or mode. Okay, let's go with that. The strongest monster you can face in this game, other than the Fog King himself, is level 80. Again, it's a good idea to take out all of the monsters surrounding the unique monster first and foremost. Oh, okay, so, you don't even need to fight the unique monster. But, we're gonna do it anyway, because we're bosses. We're big bad bosses. Here to take names and kick some ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum. Oof! Damn, that hurt! God, I hate that crazy dance. That was definitely something else. Alright. We're not going to worry about that thing right now. We'll fight it again later when we're stronger. Because that crazy dance was most definitely crazy. And besides, you don't even need to fight that thing anyway in order to finish the quest.
You speak to Nonona?
At last, long-awaited desire of Nonona is fulfilled. Now present proof that friends wrestled from grasp of one untidy and bring light to world of shambles. Friends understand words coming out of mouth of Nonona, but not meaning? Just give license to Nonona back, please. There you go. Meh? Nonona, no? Since ancient times of immemorial, brethren have sought to reach fabled Yonderland. Only worthy Nopon may follow as adherents to Oracle 1-1. But Nonora sees truthness. Oracle 1-1 is savior chosen by Odie Time Legacy. Memo that Nonoa picked up in an archaeology center said as such. Must be accurate, more or less. Find 1-1. Bestow on 1-1 this most divine revelation from beyond Veil. Only then will door of feasibility open. Threads of fatalness pleased to weave. Rimble wingly way wendly. Did anyone understand any of that? Okay, so there are still 2 Pawn Specters left. Meh? Location of other underlings? Nonora, see? Vaguely check here. Alrighty. Oh. Where is the next one? It appears that they're here. Funny enough, that's where we need to go anyway, so no big deal. I'm okay with this. Might as well head on off to our next destination now, shall we? And like I said, these last couple of Pawn Specters, we should be able to recruit without too much of a problem. And I did not even realize we were even at the 3-hour mark already. Holy crap. That was definitely something else. So I guess now is a good time as any to call it a day here. So, with that folks, I bid you all adieu for today. This is General Snivy with the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to be heading into Grandel and recruit the last couple of Pawn Specters and complete the entire squad. And maybe even discover some other things along the way. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all later.